Welcome to Digital Marketing in 5, and we're going to talk about something amazing this week, and basically a gold rush that's going to happen for the next 10 days. I think you have an idea of what it's going to be about, and we're going to reference some other stuff that most people think I say you should never do, and they're dead wrong. And if you want to know how I'm going to do all of this stuff, by the way, stick around at the end, because I'm going to show you the YouTube video I already dropped. That's going to give away the entire blueprint. And with that all being said, let's roll that beautiful bean footage and then come back and make making money easy, more success, less stress right after this. Roll it. Let's go. All right, am I still in focus here? Let me hit this button. Boom, there we go. Okay. Editor, leave that in. All right, so we are coming up on Valentine's Day, and there's a lot of brands that are trying to run things for Valentine's Day. And so today I figured I would share with you what I'm doing with some brands and what I've done historically to make sure that this isn't just an opportunity to sell something on Valentine's Day, but actually the front end to a cash flow cycle acquisition process. Now, the biggest concern is you see a lot of people running offers and just like, hey, look, get this thing for 20% off, 30% off, 40% off, give it to your loved one, X, Y, and Z. Here's what they're not doing. And here's what the people who are doing the good work aren't telling you. Don't use this time to sell an offer at a discount. Use this time to sell your offer that generates the most second and third purchases at a premium. The point here is this. Right now, you can leverage a discount on the buyer, meaning you can get sales for cheaper because people are in the market. Or you can compete by giving a discount to that buyer. One of those gets you more money today. And if you leverage your offers that also index with a higher second purchase rate, you're more likely to get more money the day after tomorrow. Now, it might not be a 2-day cash flow cycle, but this is a great way of saying, I know when people buy this personalized necklace, they're going to be loving it. And maybe they'll come back next year. Or, I know when I get somebody this pair of earrings and this necklace with a gift card, they're almost assuredly going to come back and buy at least one other thing. One of them contains a gift card that's likely to inspire that next purchase. And we have data that says they're more likely to do it. What if, for example, instead of saying, we got these flowers, we're gonna try to sell them to you because it's our big boom business right now. And what we're gonna do is get you this great bouquet and get your email address or something later. One of the ways I turned a business that was doing good numbers, like 10 to 15 million, into one that was doing, well, that every quarter, was instead of selling the flowers, we used Valentine's Day as an opportunity to sell a subscription. If you have the ability to handle it, set your conversion campaigns to the event of a subscription instead of a purchase. Why not optimize towards the higher value event? And what's beautiful about that is you're basically doing a ton of creative testing to lead up to Mother's Day, where you can basically do the exact same thing, but with much higher confidence of future cash flow. So your allowable CPAs are gonna be even higher, and your search campaigns and emails are gonna be more dialed in on subscription, which means you're basically using Valentine's Day to slingshot your way into Mother's Day to take you all the way through the rest of the year. That is how you make a ton of money. The point here today on Digital Marketing in 5 is I want you to begin to think about these tentpole events as not a way to mark a discount, but as a way to secure future cash flow in a projectable fashion, and a way to start to address the folks that say MER and contribution margin matter, and start actually giving a damn about finances and business growth. Because the offer that makes you more profit today is the one you're gonna run if MER and contribution margin really matters. But the one that maybe you break even today, but you make 6 months more of sales for basically nothing, well, that one's worth a lot more. Because in 3 months when Mother's Day rolls around, Which one of those options do you think is going to give you a much higher volume of cash in the bank to go out and make more sales with? Hint, it's not going to be the one where you sold everything to get the best profit today, according to Facebook attribution, and looking at first day profitability. It's going to be the one where you focus on the growth of the business versus the ego of the marketer. You have tons of time to execute this. Make a new campaign with only your Valentine's Day stuff. Set up a pixel event for sales and for subscriptions, or for sales and for upsells, because you can do the same thing for an upsell. So if you got that one-click upsell, great. Don't count as a second purchase and then complain when Facebook purchases are off because you're counting 2 sales as in one transaction. Count it as a second event. We have purchase, we have upsell. We have purchase, we have subscription. Now you're turning e-commerce into lead gen, which is really all the same thing. And I'll leave you with this. If you want to know how I would execute this, check out this video I did on cost caps. Because honestly, this is how I've already run ads. This is how my ad accounts are set up. And these are things that you can do right now. You may have had a complete plan in place for what you were going to do. You can still do this on the side. And when it works better, just pivot your budget. And with that being said, go tell the people in your life that you love them. I've had a daughter recently, and my parents were just in town. My wife's family's coming next week. And I think so many of us get in the box and we forget that there are real people outside. And so I challenge you to, instead of making your life better by getting around another screen, and believe me, I'm guilty. I have a laptop, I have a phone, maybe a second screen, and a TV, to call somebody in your phone that you care about, that you haven't talked to. Start at the bottom of your phone book. Just start going up. The work will always be there. Work is never done. It only exists in various stages of completion. So use this opportunity to make your whole life better. And if you're gonna make dinner plans, you better book that table right now. All right, that's a weird way to end it. Don't forget, there's a link to the Facebook Ads MBA program if you want to know how to absolutely just crush Facebook constantly. Had hundreds and hundreds of people go through it. Nobody's ever asked for their money back. There's a reason for that. And until next time, I'll see you on the internet.